sandals and shorts, and surf and scuba and sand and sailing and soccer. San Diego, California.
Well, hello there.
Season's greetings, and welcome to Two Balls, episode 334. I will ask everybody to bear with us as we are currently in a third world country of Mexico. Technicality.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Welcome
Mexico
everybody
City.
live from Mexico City, Ciudad de Mexico, la capital. So, we're here. Abe, what's up, dude?
We snapped you into our luggage.
I got in.
So Abe, we kidnapped him from his family so he can join us tonight. The
His
episode.
family was wondering, actually.
Yeah, I think my mom was on this. Like, ya llegó mi hijo, ya llegó su hijo.
Is
Todo
he here?
salvo.
Yeah.
He's talking about.
Everything is safe. Again, bear with us if there is laggy or cuts off. The Wi-Fi on the Airbnb, not top notch like it is in the studio.
Absolutely. It's a
We had to
world
play
class
around with the
studio.
audio and all that. Believe it or not, this Airbnb is not soundproof like the studio.
Professionally soundproof studio, but it's because of that professionally sound quieted studio garage that we made it to the World Cup. Our World Cup coverage has officially started. We were at FanFest here in Mexico City today with some Austrians. Spoke with the most chill German dude, just like overly, just like, I mean, they're all kind of like that, just like very even keel, boring. But he got himself a Mexican wife that I did not. He came up to us like, "Oh, do you want to go ahead and talk to this interview in English or Espanol?" I was like, "Oh." I'm like, Deutschland. Deutsch.
De los dos.
But yeah, season's greetings. It's going to be a weird episode again. If you are here, bear with us. Please be our marker whether or not we are down in terms of Wi-Fi-age and whatnot. But
Well, first of all, let's all start with the cheers because we're all here in Mexico to
Salud.
watch the World Cup.
Espera.
ASMR. Love it.
that was great. Actually.
Salud.
Salud.
Cheers to everybody. But yeah, we're here live from Mexico City. Tony and I arrived last night. And today, like you said, we were at the Fan Fest, watched the Argentina game. Tony, you got to play pickup soccer at the Zócalo.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. I follow my stories. Underscore Tony Sanchez, I guess that's the first time I've ever mentioned that in our episodes.
Yeah,
I don't want people to like. Not that I don't want people to follow me. It was just like if you know, you know. But yeah, after the
Argentina, doesn't matter. But anyways,
the Argentina match, we went over. There was just a pickup soccer game and retas, and I just kind of jumped in and said, "Let's go!" Like, did you guys meet the Mexican duck,
No.
Merlin? No, actually, the president of Mexico met the duck today. Which outraged a lot of people who are actually better suited to meet with the president about actual issues. But that's the state of the country we're in.
Yeah, tomorrow, Tony and I are actually going to head over to the Selección Nacional training, media opportunities, and press conference tomorrow. So we'll try to get some content there if allowed. And then Wednesday, it's the big game that will be over there. Thursday, we return home. Abe, I don't know. When do you
I
go
will
home?
be there. I'm going to Guadalajara on Thursday. So it can be a while before I get home. So I might just stay out here in Mexico, man. It's freaking awesome.
that
Raining, it was
sounds
crazy.
Like fun.
The train was really fun. I love this city, man.
That's gonna hurt Tony's feelings, Jeremy. The audio is great.
All right, sounds good. We figured something out. Thank you, Chiva. You know what? It took 6 years to finally
334
Did it
weeks.
really? That's hilarious.
with this. So
Well,
Yeah.
that's not crushing at all.
it's all good.
You know what? Just because of that, Jeremy, we are not going to the game. We're flying home.
Yeah, I was just flying home.
Flying
Cancel
home to the
it.
garage.
That's
right
it.
now.
We're revoking everything. All right. Last week we left off with the match week 1. Pretty much every group played. Except
Oh,
for
are we talking
2.
World Cup, Chiva?
Oh, we're talking World Cup.
Yeah.
Arriba.
World Cup. All right. Last time we recorded on Monday, which was the Spain versus Capo Verde super upset of them tying 0-0. And so everything that ensued after in those matches. So just to kind of give a reminder, what we'll do after that is also give our updated tier list. We started to rank all the World Cup teams in terms of how they're doing, where they're at, and what we think we're the direction that they're heading into. There's been a lot of crazy things happening this World Cup. Not a lot of like amazing, like, oh my God, stuff outside maybe like goalkeeping. There's been a lot of really good goalkeeping.
Good defensive performances too. I think everyone's been really surprised about the amount of, I guess you could say, smaller teams that have been able to pull off like huge results. Like it's kind of crazy. We were all doubting the FIFA why you expanded the field, but it's been pretty interesting so far.
It's been working out. Since last week, the next game we had was France against Senegal. And that was a 3-1 win from France. And Senegal, again, technically the actual champions of AFCON. But Rob,
Depends who you ask.
Did we expect anything different from France? France is one of the favorite teams this World Cup. They came in, scored 3, Mbappe scores 2, ties Messi at the time with 14 goals in the World Cup in their history of playing World Cup matches. Did that surprise anybody?
When you saw Mbappe after Senegal scored to make it 2-1, it gave me the feelings like this guy is different. You can tell when a certain athlete or soccer player is just like at a level above everyone else, and he just told everyone, calm down, and like almost completely on his own made that third goal happen. It was quite a match, though.
May I remind you that the last time we saw Kylian Mbappe in a World Cup was in a World Cup final where he changed the entire game in 2 minutes.
Scored a hat trick in that game.
Yeah, scored a hat trick, but it was like 2 goals in the last
so technically
90 seconds.
At this moment, in this last 2 World Cup games, he scored 5 goals.
Yeah.
3 in the final, 2 in the opening match for France. Mbappe is just that guy for France. He's not having a great season with Real Madrid. He's not being the best player there, but he is just that guy for France.
And they're still young. That's the thing. Like
that's scary.
Like they have, I believe, 7 or 11. I always confuse those numbers. Players that played in that World Cup final in this roster. Plus, they have a lot of young talent.
You have Olise, Dembele, who's the Ballon d'Or champion.
Marcola.
Like, dude, you have all these freaking great players on the attacking end, and you also have great defensive players as well. So it is a French team that you're like, this is the favorites right now to win the World Cup. That day, we also had Norway against Iraq, and Norway won 4-1. Haaland debuts in the World Cup and scores 2 goals. And that's just an amazing debut. Like, Haaland's one of the best players in the world. He's one of the best goal scorers in the world and starts his World Cup debut with a doblete. I know I'm getting ahead of myself. I don't know if we wanted to show like highlights or
we
talk
can't.
more about France.
Somebody's asking us like, hey, did FIFA give you permission to use that intro that we use? No, but yes, because it's actually part of the media package, since we are part of the media, that they actually give those assets and those videos for use as tags and stuff. So we just decided to do like the media does and add our shit on there.
Francisco Velasco, thank you guys. Thank you.
Saludos, Francisco.
Saludos.
We bring everybody with you. This is the thing again in this World Cup adventure. Like, it's really SanDiego that's put us in this position to do that. We met up with our friend CDMX not too long ago. Just
you got recognized in the street.
Wait,
we're walking and then some guy goes,
"No mancha,
SanDiego."
On our way to the Fan Fest today. And he was wearing a Spain jersey, so shout out to you.
If you're watching,
you didn't go like talk to him.
No, so here, backstory. Yeah, and I'm gonna say it out loud.
I mean, that's fine.
Tony had to take the fattest dump of his life. Go ahead.
It wasn't even that. It was just one of those. Just like you're kind of like, you gotta go. Like you're like, okay. And I went over to a couple of public restrooms around, and they're like, "No, está cerrado. No, güey, está cerrado." Is what they actually said. and they just keep walking around. And then I went to the Coca-Cola store because I needed to break money because I only had 100 pesos to go to another public restroom that was 7 pesos, but I didn't have 7 pesos. So they're like, oh, this, and that's why I bought the Coca-Cola thing, because I was gonna break it, and then they told me what the price, and I'm like, I'm just gonna use my card for that eliminating, and I'm like, but I'm gonna chat the Coca-Cola guys up, be like, hey guys, like, can I just have a restroom that I can borrow in the back? Like, I will give you 50 pesos, just like no, es que se nos están viendo. They're watching through the cameras, and I'm like,
oh, Coca-Cola, Santo Claus está viendo. Los está viendo Papá Noel.
And so then from there, we walked over into the McDonald's. I mean, it was in between the McDonald's where we saw the guy said, hey, how's it going? San Diego, yeah. So got a lot. Guys, you got a lot of that in Guadalajara. I will mention and talk about the Guadalajara game, Mexico versus South Korea.
Yeah, I mean,
here in a bit.
France wins, Norway wins, and Norway looks really good. Then you also that day you have the Argentina, the Messi debut, and that's the game that everybody has their eyes on as well. The reigning defending champion Lionel Messi has 14 goals, or like, no, actually 11 World Cup goals or something like. I don't know what his number is right now, but he scores a hat trick. He scores 3 goals. There is a controversial play before the second goal, where people are saying he should have gotten a red card. Now, do you guys think that Messi should have gotten a red card for that play?
Give Messi a red card. I think the entire country of Argentina might riot. But was it deserved? Maybe. I don't know. It was tough.
It deserved a check.
It deserved a check.
It deserved a check.
But they haven't really been checking the monitors at all this tournament.
No.
They've mostly just been listening to the thing. And if it's like clear enough, they'll just say like VAR check.
So do you like that though? Like, do you like the fact that that the referees are relying a lot more on the VAR referee and team?
I'm okay with it for this tournament.
Okay.
Because there's so many more cameras and like capabilities and views that they can see and choose, that those referees should be trusted to make the right decision. Even if the ref is on the field, I think the ref on the field can be influenced by like emotional decisions. Like, that guy's been flopping all game, I'm not going to give it to him, but I think the VAR, it's okay for this tournament. I don't know about the rest of the leagues, any like domestic play. It'll be a little weird.
I mean, Felipe says it's a red card, so
and
609 Soccer says puros llorones, which is crybabies, but
I think there's been fouls that were given red cards that are less than the Messi.
I mean, the Cesar Montes one was like,
than that. And I think it just depends on the referee, unfortunately, and I think they do favor Messi a little bit, not diminishing that after that he scores a hat trick on the debut, right? So this guy's just a machine at that age. He is the greatest of all time, and then he had a game today that we're going to talk about later that defines him as the greatest of all time.
And I think it's funny that I did see a lot of like conversations like, why is this guy still in MLS? This guy could be playing at a top European level and like really any like league and still be performing at a super duper high level.
Tell him why. Tell him what I told you.
I believe Tony had mentioned this in the past, and I've heard it from other people too recently. What if Messi did come to MLS whenever he came? Was it 3 years ago, 4 years ago, maybe? I don't know. But to acclimate himself to the weather, to acclimate himself to the travel of the United States, to get ready for this World Cup, because I mean, he looks the most comfortable out there and on both teams.
And he has a lot more control in the MLS over his own usage, his own like training, almost everything at Inter Miami. He probably can have a say in, and that probably wouldn't be the same if he went to like any other team, a Premier League team, stayed at PSG, went to even to Saudi Arabia. Maybe he would have still gotten the special treatment. But coming to the US, you're right, he does acclimate himself and is super used to it.
There is that play that anywhere where Messi plays, the team knows it. And Messi knows where to be, top of the box, where they go in, hacen the back pass, la diagonal, and Messi's always going to find the ball, and 9 out of 10 times that ball is going to end in the back of the net. It's happened with Barcelona against Real Madrid in a Clásico. That was, I think, 4-3. It's happened for Inter Miami. It's happened for PSG. It's happened for Argentina. Anywhere where Messi plays, they practice that play. They live by that play, and it works out 9 out of 10 times. And it's unstoppable. It's a tush push of soccer.
Messi's the tush push of soccer.
That play, the back pass, top of the box where Messi finishes, like that's that. Get Austria against Jordan that same night.
You got anything else on Messi,
yeah, Messi.
Tony?
We'll talk more about Messi because he played today as well and made history. So,
this is one that I didn't watch completely. I've watched most of every minute of this World Cup. This is one I didn't, unfortunately. Did speak with in the same breath, talking about Argentina and Messi today. Austria, team that played against Argentina today, came back after 28 years of not being in a, or 26, 28 years of not being in a World Cup. So we actually spoke with a couple of Austrians at FanFest. They were there, and they were just happy to be there. Like, they were just happy to be there. They really enjoyed everything. And I asked them, like, hey, like, what's been the high for you? He's like, hey, returning like to the World Cup itself. And so, like, there's levels to things. And these are the opponents of Argentina in that same group. So Argentina is now, that we know, safe. But Jordan, Austria, and Algeria not
looking for that last.
Yeah, not top teams, I'd say.
I think that's fair compared to what we've seen from the rest of the World Cup. Their performances haven't been as completely strong as some of the, like, even teams that you might consider like lesser have been. There's just like kind of unclear identities and not playing super well. Even the games against each other, I thought it didn't look like the best soccer compared to everything else that we saw.
I agree. And then after this group and this day ends, this is Tuesday, we go to Wednesday. Who's the first game? The day after Messi scores a hat trick. None other than Cristiano Ronaldo with Portugal to kick off their World Cup 2026 debut against the Democratic Republic of Congo. This has to be a win for Portugal. Portugal is one of the powerhouses. Ronaldo starts.
Everyone's saying the best midfield in the entire tournament, too, on paper, right?
I can see that. I mean, you have Bruno Fernandes, Bernardo Silva, Joao Neves, Vitinha.
Excellent.
That's class.
Those can feed any ball to any striker that's an actual striker.
Like, Vitinha is one of the best center midfielders in the world right now with PSG. Bruno Fernandes is one, like, he's on probably his best form of his career as well. Like, this is a Portugal that should destroy Congo. And
they didn't.
They didn't. And honestly, I feel like the one player, because they didn't, was Cristiano Ronaldo. Like, he just wants the ball. He's not able to finish. He raises his hand when his teammates score because he wants the offsides, because he doesn't want, look at him. He's about to raise his hand right there after they score, because he wants to be the one scoring all the goals. Defensively, Portugal have always struggled a little bit, but, you know, they have João Cancelo, Nuno Mendes. Like, this is a team where it's the most well-rounded Portugal I think I've ever seen.
You're probably one of those well-rounded teams in general, too. Like, you're not just top-heavy. You have a superstar in every single position, in every single third. But got to give it to the Democratic Republic of Congo. They came out and, which, by the way, best outfits when they arrived in the tournament. Did you see their outfits?
No, I didn't.
Did you see their outfits?
I did not,
I'll put them right now.
Where were they playing this game, too? It was...
this is in Houston.
In Houston, okay. That's crazy, man.
So it's hot, you know, hydration breaks are happening, and whether it's for actual hydration or, those are sick.
That's
Very
why
classy.
Portugal lost.
Yeah, they did.
It's just,
man.
They tied, but it feels like a loss.
Yeah, it definitely has to feel like a loss, because when you're considered one, like, the absolute top teams of the tournament, does this actually change anything for, like, Portugal's strategy, though? You think they bench Cristiano?
Then they have the whole controversy that is fresh. They do look fresh. Then they have the whole controversy on
Joao,
social media with Joao. Was it Joao
his
Neves?
girlfriend.
It's. Did you hear about all that?
Yeah, I did see all that. I think a lot of that tends to be like overblown, and the team and players don't really care as much about that. And like this isn't on the level of a like Gio Reyna, U.S. men's national team. This is a like just someone kind of like saying stuff that maybe the teammates do feel that way, but I don't know. I think that's probably a little bit overblown.
Abuenaldo, according to Francisco Velasco. Love it.
That's a good one.
Fantastic. Yeah, Ronaldo.
Messi's younger by a little bit, but Messi's just on top of his game. Like, it is insane. But yeah, Ronaldo, they can't pull it off. They tie against Congo. The other Group K match was Colombia against Uzbekistan. And Colombia pulls off the 3-1 win. At one point, I think it was 1-1. But Colombia looked pretty good. I don't know if you guys got to catch that game. I caught a little bit of the end as well. Lucho Diaz ends up scoring in this game.
When he got like rolled over.
Yeah. So I mean,
One of the best goals of the tournament, I think, because of that. Like just that effort.
Because when you're already up, they were already up like 2-1 at the time, right?
I think so, yeah.
So just to put up that extra goal, that was impressive.
But again, we're level setting, right? Like Colombia should beat Uzbekistan. All respect, but Congo should not be tying Portugal in any world.
I mean, I guess these African teams, you have to like give them the credit, man. Getting these guys out, like
they get the
huge.
credit for sure. Like they get all the credit, but
That guy looks like Chucky Lozano.
I will say here in Mexico, Chucky Lozano chants alive and well. I've heard them quite a bit. Yeah.
Okay.
And in Monterrey and out here.
No, the other guy.
I'm hearing them out.
oh my god, he does.
That guy looks like Chucky Lozano.
The Uzbekistani and Chucky Lozano.
I kind of see it. I don't really see it that much.
No, I see it.
I see it.
Squint your eyes a little bit. Squint your eyes.
Chat, does
Tell me
that
if you
look
guys see
like?
that.
I guess. Chucky Lozano was more mad.
More Uzbekistani, yeah.
Again, if you don't like commercial breaks during hydration breaks, I mean, we don't get paid for this, but watch the games in Telemundo. You're going to hear those ads, but it's probably the best place
it's
to
been
watch
23 minutes. We
Hey,
should probably
hydration
take a
break.
Hydration break. Hydration break.
Hydration break.
Hydration break, everybody. Then we have Group L, and we have England against Croatia. Croatia historically does really well in World Cups.
I remember where I wasn't completely in tune to that game. I was in the middle of a tequila tour for the Colombia-Uzbekistan game. I'm like, I remember that, but I don't remember it.
Mr. Tony Sanchez over here, for those that don't know,
So
went to
you took Guadalajara last week because we were just gonna be in the atmosphere, my girl and I, of the Mexico-Korea game, and she surprised me with tickets. But during this game, so France-Senegal, I missed because I was in midair. Excuse me. And then next one, I was in the middle of just the tequila tour, like 8 shots in. I highly recommend it. If you ever go to Guadalajara, go through Airbnb. Airbnb now sells experiences through there, and they're actually really cheap and cheaper than like TripAdvisor by a lot. But yeah, I was there. But Croatia, England, I got to the town of Tequila and I watched in a little restaurant. Like
you just start shouting English chants and stuff. You're going,
yeah. Just what is an English chant?
Oh, Tequila.
They were singing "Hey Jude" at the end of that game. That was really cool.
Yeah.
That gave me a little bit of chills. I was like, wow, it's coming home.
They were doing some chants at Mr. Trumpy.
That was one of the
thought it
best
was
goals.
Australia.
I thought it was England.
Same thing. The prisoners of the others.
Harry Kane scores twice in this
Harry Kane
in this game, and he's making his push for Ballon d'Or this year. But yeah, England completely demolishes Croatia with Jude Bellingham also scoring. Marcus Rashford scores, and Soccer, correct me if I'm wrong, but is he returning to Barcelona? I think he's coming back to Man U.
Ooh.
I really hope he comes back to Manchester United. That'd be great. But yeah, Croatia. Look, you still see Perisic on there. You're still seeing like some of these players.
Seeing
like,
Luka Modric to give up the penalty.
Dang, that was rough.
Bad.
But guess what? Ball don't lie.
Didn't.
Ball don't lie. It was a weak penalty.
Yeah.
It should be a penalty, but a weak penalty.
Did the ref call it?
They called it back. Yeah.
Oh boy. They called it back because he got the head of the line.
Yeah.
Idiot. Everyone making fun of a hydration breaks. Yet legally required thing in agriculture.
Yeah, I like that. I mean,
Every
only
job
imagine
should have a hydration break. To be completely honest, like you know, you're
every
what is it,
job should be
23 minutes?
providing you like drinkable.
23 minutes
fresh
in.
water.
23 minutes into a
It's usually,
surgery.
like 26. They've been doing it right, like 23 to 26.
25. Let's say 25. 25 minutes into a pothole fix. Hydration break.
23 minutes into a shift.
23 minutes into 25 minutes into giving Costco samples on a Saturday morning. Hydration
Ooh,
break.
Dealing with you Costco people, yeah, definitely would have to.
I just imagine you're in line to pay at Costco and everything stops. It's like hydration break.
Yeah. And it's just like a Willy Wonka type of thing where like all the Oompa Loompas, not that I'm calling them Oompa Loompas, but like all the Costco Oompa Loompas just like in unison, just like
Walk away.
drink.
Tying the World Cup a little bit back to San Diego, the last game in this group that we got to talk about is Aníbal Godoy's Panama.
Panama.
Did not get a start.
Didn't
I
get
was a
the
little
start.
surprised
Is
by.
not the captain. I mean, he's 35 years old.
He was the captain though. that's the
He
thing.
was.
So he's still like a technically like a captain-ish.
You know what? He gets subbed on, and immediately after,
Sorry
they score on Panama.
about hydration breaks, which that game also had a hydration break. But yeah, it was pouring in Philadelphia, and there was a hydration break.
Yeah, because I mean, you still gotta have drinkable water. You're not gonna drink in the rainwater.
You ever drank rainwater?
Not the best.
I almost
not the
like,
worst.
it was raining today, and I almost
You're in
opened
Mexico
my mouth,
City.
and
That's
I
pollution.
was like, wait, there's a lot of pollution.
Yeah,
and
100%.
it was hailing too for like a.
It was,
Quick
and I heard
second.
thunder.
All right. Then we go back and we move on to Thursday. We have Czechia against South Africa, who is in the other group for Mexico. They tied 1-1. South Africa pulls off the tie against Czechia, which that means if Mexico beats South Korea, they solidify first place and they're the first team that advances. Vice versa, if South Korea beats Mexico, then they're the team that advances and they're the first team to
Were you
qualify
rooting
the
for a
playoff.
tie when watching this game?
I was.
Really? I was kind of rooting because I know that we're all going to this game tomorrow or on Wednesday.
You wanted it to mean something.
A little bit, yeah. And maybe that was just like me.
You don't think it
feeling a
means
little-
anything?
It means something, but Mexico's going to play a different style of game. Anyone that has a single yellow card should not be starting in any way.
Tell me this.
Should play any minutes, really.
Do you love all the starting players that Mexico's putting up?
I think all yellow cards get cleared after the group stages this year.
Yeah, it does. Yellow card players should probably not be playing in this game
yeah.
to not risk it for sure.
Yeah.
But do you love every single player that's starting for this Mexico team?
I would like to see some like differences. For
Would you
sure.
like to see Ilmora?
Yes, I would.
Oh, now he's gonna start because this game is meaningless. Would you maybe? I mean, I love Talarangel, but would you like to see Ochoa in a World Cup? He's probably gonna start this World Cup because this game is meaningless now, quote unquote.
Ochoa starts World Cup tomorrow.
But also now, are you kind of maybe that it's
I
too
want to
much
see
time
Ochoa.
off? It's I ultimately it's probably a good thing.
Look,
It is probably a good thing.
I think look, Chicharito has been in Fox and he's been on every single ad for this World Cup for some reason, but he made a valid point and they asked him about the U.S. and the U.S. is in a similar situation, right, where they are already playoffs in first place. Do you keep playing your starters to have that momentum, or do you rotate a little bit? And Chicharito's point of view makes a lot of sense. It's saying, no, we rotated a little bit, like obviously keep some key players, but you give minutes to other players that haven't played because if you need them in the future, they have that momentum. They have minutes already. They're not just going to come in and freeze because they've already played a World Cup game.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's very important. And I think traditionally, everyone usually thinks, no, you got to keep playing your starting 11 to build that chemistry. But what about the rest of the 20 players or however many players, like 15 players on the bench? Like you still need to have minutes for those players. Obviously, not everyone's going to play. But Obed Vargas should get minutes. Gilmora should get minutes. Hormiga Gonzalez should get minutes in this game. I think the defense, you kind of keep it the same. Jorge Sanchez should be nowhere in the starting lineup or playing ever again for Mexico. Israel Reyes is probably the best right back option. Edson Alvarez did great for Mexico. And then you have the magical save from Tala Rangel that just puts him on the map. And I'm sorry I'm going off tangent with Mexico, but Tony, you were here, and no, you were not at this game. Tony, you were live at this game. Tell us the emotions, the vibes, like your first time at Akron.
So earlier in the day, the one person in these 6 years that I've ever frozen up, I don't freeze up, it is Osvaldo Sanchez. This again was a complete enjoyment, a joy of a game. Like I was just gonna go all out. FanFest, quien sabe, like I got recognized like 4 or 5 times in Jalisco.
Crazy.
Yeah.
And was that when Mana was there?
So actually, coming back from Tequila after that entire day of
You go,
pura
you're just
peda,
super crazy.
I told like I convinced the tour people. I'm like, Abby, ahorita va a estar Maná, nos puedes dejar de cerca. Can you leave us close by the Maná concert? She's like, oh, pues we could see, podemos ver. I'm like, okay. 20 minutes later, Abby, vamos a Maná, ahí déjanos. Okay. There was 170,000 people for this Maná concert. Somehow or another, I ended up in the front row of backstage, so I can hear everything. Didn't see him, but heard everything and had a great time. So that was.
Have you ever seen Mana?
Concert? No.
Oh, I love Mana. I've seen them
I
twice.
did on this day as well. After Mexico beat South Korea, I was in Monterrey already. We had just gotten off the plane, so we went to a like sports bar super quick. We went to the Fan Fest in Monterrey. It was pretty awesome. Well, not live. We saw Genitalica perform live. I don't know if you've ever heard of them. They were freaking awesome.
That sounds like a deep dive I have yet to do, and
they
will.
were awesome.
So
that was, really
Hetalica,
cool. Genitalica.
Genitalica.
Yeah, like genitals. Genitalica.
Oh, Genitalica.
Yeah,
dude, heck yeah.
yeah. And then it's like
I'm so lost right now.
And that's literally the song right there. Todos tomados de los manos cantando. And then they like another thing they do is like, ahora canten esta canción con todas sus genitales, cabrón.
Heck yeah.
It was awesome. I'm glad that you had a fun time too. After the game, just because like seeing all the people there is cool. That was before the game for you though. But
yeah.
Go back to the game.
So obviously, like there was something in the air for just goalkeeping in general that day. I met Osvaldo. I took a picture, selfie, great. Him being at this game in Jalisco where the Chivas play, like it just is it not in the state of Jalisco, my friend?
Technically, it's Jalisco Stadium.
Guadalajara Stadium.
I kept seeing you saying Jalisco on the.
They're wrong.
Oh, sorry.
I was there. I saw action,
on the
man.
Little thing, they took off all the signage.
No. They put the state.
Yeah.
So it says Jalisco.
No, it's the Jalisco Stadium.
It's Guadalajara Stadium. Let's go check again. Let's go watch again.
We can go check.
Anyway, so for this save, this stop, like everything just felt magical. Tala Rangel in 2 times. Stopping
Guadalajara Stadium on the official things.
Absolutely. Thank you, FIFA Media Hub. Stops this ball and then has to get up and stop it again. And the thing that I just like lost my mind about just being a goalkeeper formerly and just that's just a simple, basic goalkeeping drill. One time, get up, go react while you're on the ground. Like that's just, and like I saw every minute, every just like blood, sweat, tear training that led up to this moment for Tala Rangel to just go ahead and execute. Just execute what you've been doing every day in training since you were a kid. In that moment, in the biggest stage, and he does it. Incredible. I celebrated that like a goal. I screamed. It was a great portero like chant. Started after that, just a recognition of goalkeeping. On the other side, there was a great goalkeeper as well. Unfortunately, does commit the mistake for his side to let the goal in for Mexico. But it was just an incredible moment. I started a wave and I started ole was the other one. That's yeah. I started an ole chant. I was that was the day directly after Manan Tequila. So it was an incredible 48 hours. I'm not a big drinker as whatever, but like these last 2 weeks, ouch. Ouch.
Or liver.
Yeah, as Shiva knows, I've been hydrating. Like even my Corona cup has my electrolytes. So
Oh.
Hydration break.
Okay.
okay,
But
That's just
my electrolytes.
yeah, overall,
Look,
just an awesome game. Not the
the
definitely
Chivas
not the
players
greatest
balled
performance.
out. That's not, but the Chivas players balled out in their home stadium. There were 4 Chivas players starting in this game.
That's cool.
Tala Rangel, Piojo Alvarado, who had a hell of a game playing in a more defensive role, Brian Gutierrez, and then Luis Romo starts. I was one of those freaking haters saying, I love Luis Romo, but he's been playing center back for Chivas. Why is he playing center mid? He's not even playing the defensive mid role. He's playing kind of like an attacking mid role. It's kind of crazy. I was one of those haters, Abe and Tony, saying, why do we have Luis Romo on here? Cállame los hocico, Luis Romo, because you scored the winner off a mistake from the goalkeeper. My heart broke when I saw that goalkeeper make that mistake. It wasn't even his fault. It was his player. But Romo scores. The moment with his wife after was beautiful. Sharing those text messages on his social media after was also amazing. He called it. He was going to score a goal on his World Cup debut.
He called a shot.
He called it.
Currently, Jordan is beating Algeria. Just putting that out there. Good job.
But yeah, Mexico secure first place, and they're the first team to qualify for the round of 32 in the FIFA World Cup.
Huge.
Huge.
Now, where are we going next?
All right, we are going over
This is
into
on Friday now.
We're on Friday.
yes,
And
the U.S. of A. plays
America. Que chingue su madre,
Estados
America.
Unidos.
the strongest team in the World Cup,
No.
team wise, performance wise.
No. Did you
What,
not see
France?
France? Did you not see Argentina?
France got
Germany destroyed
France got a
7-1.
whole 2 hours in between. Argentina, I said team. Messi FC right now.
Messi is the team.
Sure, but there's nothing outside of Messi.
What's USA without Balogun?
What you would say without Pulisic?
Did it?
2 players.
Well, no, and he didn't play, but they still executed.
I think USA looks really, really good.
They
Best
do
team
look
in the
good.
tournament right now? No.
That's a stretch.
They look better than Mexico by a lot.
Are they in the top 10 right now and out of the 48 teams? Absolutely. Are
Where
they
did we have them last time? A tier.
A tier?
Yeah.
So they have to stay in A tier then.
I have to go up, honestly.
I don't know. We're gonna do our.
To do it without
our tier
Pulisic
list
was
after.
crazy.
USA beats Australia 2-0.
Damn, Netherlands more impressive than the U.S. after drawing with Japan. That's what our buddy Francisco's saying.
Netherlands look really good. too.
Japan
looks good,
great.
too.
Japan looks great.
I tell you what, Japan. Well, when we get to that,
when we get to it. Balogun, his story is great. Like his parents were here. They were living in London
Right
and they
here.
were visiting New York, and the airline decided that the mom was too pregnant to fly, and he was born in New York. And if not, he would have been playing for England or probably not called up for England at all.
Mm-hmm.
And now starts for the U.S. men's national team and has gotten a couple of goals here in the World Cup and putting America first against Australia, passing them 2-0, becoming the second team to clinch a
first, huh?
round of 32.
Uh-huh.
this sets up I think I saw like the way that the tournament bracket works out now. The US is pretty much going to be on the West Coast now.
Yeah.
For like most of the rest of the tournament, which really does help them out a lot. They're staying still in LA, right? And the Galaxy's whole training grounds and stuff. So like the way it's all structured, they're in a pretty great spot to keep moving on. Which I think it's exciting for sure for any sort of home country to.
Yeah, they're going to play in San Francisco, their round of 32 game.
San Francisco.
Santa Clara, technically.
After the US
called San
game,
Jose.
what do we have after, guys?
USA game came and went.
Morocco.
Scotland, Morocco, who tied against Brazil. Morocco, who is one of the better teams in this World Cup as well. I mean, they were semifinalists 4 years ago. They tied against Brazil. They beat Scotland 1-0. Scotland no trae nada. Like, this is a team Morocco should have probably beat Scotland by more. Like, get in Scott McTominay and Robertson. Like, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Morocco, I mean, surprised me that they won 1-0. They still pull off the result, and that's what matters in World Cups, getting the win.
Yeah. And I mean,
anyone else surprised?
that's another.
Ooh.
They don't have a lot, Scotland, but they're not an easy team to break down. And Morocco right now is kind of in between it's kind of like France, right? Like, they have a lot of the old players that went to that semifinal, but then they also have a lot more new talent that's kind of coming into it. So they still have to get their bearings down, and they got the result. Like, they won 1-0. They did what they had to do. Brazil, I mean, by that same thing, like, only 3 against Haiti.
I think that's a solid win. I mean, it's 3-0. It's Haiti, but Brazil also doesn't look the best. It's probably one of the worst Brazil teams I've seen in a while.
And they still might win the group too. It depends on what
Yeah.
Morocco's going to do against Haiti.
Yeah.
So that's going to be an exciting one to watch. They
I
have
think
to
Rafinha comes out injured in this game, like a muscle sprain or something like that. So
Uh,
maybe
Yeah.
he doesn't start the last game. But again, the attack on Brazil is pretty stacked. It's the back line that's very, very weak. And yeah, like Brazil, again, I said it when I saw their last preparation game against Egypt. They didn't look great. And I think they still don't. Like, if you put that Brazil team against the U.S. right now, I think the U.S. takes it.
Damn.
whoa,
I really do think so.
Big statement.
that's crazy.
Didn't know you're such a U.S. fan, Chiba.
I'm not, but Brazil is just not that team anymore.
That hurts me.
I can see them finding something though. It's Brazil, man. Like,
Yeah, the magic's there.
yeah,
Like-
the magic's always going to be there.
Magic's there for the Netherlands as
Wait, we skipped over Turkey against Paraguay, which Paraguay won 1-0.
Oh.
This is the first time that we see the red card, the VAR being used
Yes.
for none other than MLS player for Atlanta United, Miguel Almiron, covering his mouth and
Yeah.
saying something. And that's a new rule in this World Cup. If you cover your mouth, you're going to get sent off.
Again,
I like that they applied the rule. I like that they're enforcing it.
Of course, it was that referee. Of all referees to do it,
people are loving him actually because of it.
dude, seeing the other reaction, because I know in CONCACAF competitions, I'm sure we've all seen him ref like many games, right? Just
Mhm.
that gelled back hair. As soon as you see it, you're like, oh, this is gonna be interesting. And like he did a great job reffing it too, but just the yelling back at the players was just amazing. I loved it.
Yeah, putting order, pointing to the badge, like this is I am the one that sets here. Like, yeah,
I'm FIFA.
I like a referee that shoves back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now we have the next match day, which is Netherlands against Sweden. And Netherlands shows a different Netherlands that we saw against Japan. They completely dominated against Sweden. They won 5-1. 5-1, yeah, it was 5-1. And this is one of the games I missed as well, but
I watched this one.
Those were some great shots both ways,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, I mean, and it's just some were more on target than others. Like Holland was, and the Netherlands were just more on target for sure. Sweden losing by the same scoreline that they beat Tunisia with, and they fired their head coach in the middle of the tournament. So
the first game.
by the transitive property, Netherlands versus Tunisia should be 10-1, 10-2 maybe.
I mean, we can fast forward a little bit in that same group, and that nighttime, 9 p.m. Abe, you were at this game in Monterrey.
Japan.
First of all, tell us about that stadium. Is it as beautiful as it looks? And
Nippon.
the vibes for Japan. They won 4-0 against Tunisia. Tell us that experience.
you know, I think the Mexican people of Mexican culture has always had an infatuation with Japanese culture and the Japanese people. And to see that in person was quite awesome. It was a lot of Japanese people did make the trip out, but there was definitely way more Mexican people wearing Japanese jerseys and chanting for Japan, screaming for Japan. That stadium does, in my opinion, live up to the hype. It was gorgeous. It was stunning. Seeing the mountain in the background was like really, really awesome. It was a little bit later when you get into the stadium. We got there a little super early, so like you could see it before, but you kind of have to like wait and then cross this bridge, and you have to like you get to see it. It was really, really awesome to experience that, and the entire like stadium was on Japan's side. There were a small section of Tunisia supporters, but for the most part, everyone was pulling for Japan. It was quite a scene.
I think Ito surprised me so much. He's so good, and he's 33 years old. Gets a goal. The fans wanted him the first game. He comes in at halftime and then dominates on that right wing.
The entire team, like I don't even want to like specifically call out one player because it just feels like such a like system-y team with so many like great individual players that make it so hard for everyone else. Like it was like they're just moving and so fluid, and they scored in like what, the 5th minute, like super early on, and like it didn't even look like Tunisia was playing poorly either. Japan just looked that freaking good.
And they don't have their top players playing in this World Cup either, Japan. So
yeah, they have a lot of players out, and then yeah, like that's just the reality, but they're playing so cohesive. If you watch Blue Lock Academy, this is probably why. You know, this is probably the Blue Lock Academy team now. Not yet.
Not yet.
I hope in the works that they're actually doing it.
It was really cool to see. I did, if you want to pull up on our YouTube channel, I privated a video because I'm not sure I'm allowed to share this publicly, but we can show the people out there a little bit of what the environment was like in Nippon.
You can't,
in Monterrey.
You can't post this. You can't post this, but
it should be an account, like private. No, does it pop up?
Videos.
Like click on go down to your videos over there. I didn't want to post it because it was like a really long video too.
But it's okay to share on the pod?
Yeah.
Okay.
I also, because of like FIFA rules, I wasn't sure what you guys are allowed to share.
Get us canceled, Dave.
It was just a lot of people flying. If we want to, we can come back to this a little bit later too, and go to the other games as well, because there were other games before this one. And
no. Now I want to watch. I think you sent us part of this video.
This Saturday, I think this is a little bit of the before of this video. So it was.
Did you like edit this whole thing too, like yourself?
No, I just this is like the longest one that I took for the people that want to listen. You gotta add this and put some audio on this. Almost there. People here. I don't have my headphones.
I can't hear it. No. Maybe you did not have audio on this video, Abe.
Oh, no. Come on. Come on. You guys hear it?
No.
Oh. Well,
you hear it?
Anyways, it's just people saying Nippon.
Okay.
And then you get a lot of Japanese fans flying. It was just insane.
How's the stadium? Like, is it dope?
The screens are kind of small. A lot of people are saying it was like the most modern stadium in Mexico. The screens were like a little bit small, so it's hard to like see if you're not like super close to the screen. But it was still like really beautiful. Like feels like a cathedral for soccer. I think they announced like 55,000, so not the biggest stadium in Mexico, but definitely worth the visit at some point, if I think.
That's cool. Well, I'm glad you got to experience that as well, because that seemed like a lot of fun. We both been to Japan, so we know that it's really great over there. Tony, I can't wait for you to go to Japan because you would love it as well. That's the team I'm rooting for outside of Mexico. I always like to root for Japan, even more now that I went to Japan last year. I just want them to be successful. So that they're my second team. Like outside of Mexico, I am supporting Japan 100%.
All right. Next day.
No. We had more games that day. We went ahead just because it was the same group. Tony's getting a...
Japan might take that group. I mean, well...
We had Germany, Ivory Coast. And this was a close one. Ivory Coast, I had Germany tied 1-1. And it took all the way to the end for Germany to pull off the win against Ivory Coast. The same Ivory Coast that a week before didn't look too good and barely beat Ecuador 1-0. Ecuador, the biggest frauds this World Cup. And I was telling you earlier, and you disagree with me, they finished second in CONMEBOL in the qualifying. Like this Ecuador team had higher expectations than what they're really doing. I think the stage is too big for this Ecuador team. They're a young team as well. But Germany pull off a last-minute winner against Ivory Coast. This is something that you're like, damn, like the smaller teams are putting up the fight. ECC?
I like the way Ivory Coast played. And they also have a lot of young talent coming up. And it's one of those like storyline things where I like the juxtaposition, right? I love like, you know, these players in the Ivory Coast versus the Das Mannschaft, the machines of the German players, the academy, the style that they play in. And then you have this kind of free form Ivory Coast team. And they have just the stories, right? Como se llama este vato? The one that's being scouted by Liverpool for over 100 million. And the story of his sister who passed away at the age of 15. Like she was acting as his agent. She was loving just he's the number one fan for him. Unfortunately passes away. He's 19. But you know, you should start seeing some revelations in that way. But at the end of the day, like
I'm just trying to see if.
Oh yeah, go for it.
Yeah, we go. I knew 619 Soccer would just put the name Diomande.
Diamante, yeah. And so again, just like what's cool about the World Cup is just like these interweaving stories and just what it all means at the end of the day. And Ivory Coast took it to Germany. It was going to go 1-1, and then just the last second brace by
he was playing high school 2 years ago in the U.S.
Yeah,
that's cool.
It's crazy.
That's pretty dope. I had heard something like that. I wasn't totally sure, but that's a really cool story. Like, you know, and again, Germany looked great against Curaçao 7-1. The first half was rough. They end up scoring 6 in the second half, and then here, like, are they the strongest team? I don't think so.
Who?
Germany.
Are they their strongest team?
Are they one of the strongest teams? Do you put them top 5 right now?
I think I still would. Just because they've had poor first halves doesn't make them a bad team. That even being able to pull off like a late minute result like that is pretty huge.
Does that mean
that's going completely defensive at the end?
Does that mean you're throwing the U.S. in that top 5? Who else is in that top 5? Well, I mean, we're going to do a tier list. Yeah, we're going to do a tier list.
The next game after this was Ecuador against Curaçao. Curaçao lost 7-1 against Germany. Ecuador lost 1-0. This is a game that Ecuador has to win. Curaçao went in as a repechaje from CONMEBOL, and they put up a first half against Germany. And again, Ecuador cannot score.
Another incredible goalkeeping performance.
Probably one of the greatest.
Yeah, actually, it's wrecking Tim Howard's record for most saves in the World Cup game.
Did it break it or it got close?
I think he broke it. I think
tied it.
I tied 15 saves.
I think that's a tie. I'm pretty sure it was 15 for Tim Howard. But Tim Howard also had extra time too, so a little bit different.
Yeah, no, this.
Yeah, Eloy Room, incredible performance. He used to play in MLS. Eloy Room, and he had a wonderful thing for the performance throughout that kept this game 0-0. Like Ecuador just didn't have any answers. He was just feeling himself, and what I was liking, like, yeah, there's not a lot of great goals, but there's a lot of great goalkeeping performances, and it really shows the worth of a good goalkeeper on any given day. A good goalkeeper any day is gonna just put you through hell, and all you need to do is not screw up enough to have the opposition score, because he can't go up and score himself. Like there's just nothing he can do on the other side. But yeah, I mean, an inspired performance. Curaçao, I think, saw like, hey, we scored one against Germany. Maybe we can do something with this. And they were exhausted at the end of the match, but it's one of these stories that's like really, really interesting and really cool coming out of this iteration of the World Cup.
We move on to Sunday, yesterday. Hey, there you go. morning game was Belgium against Iran. Tony, we're arriving at the airport in Tijuana, crossing
Yeah.
CDX.
Yeah.
Getting there, we go to the Veeps because let's go grab an airport beer. Us
Yeah.
have to do that. Let's catch the rest of this Belgium-Iran game. That's 0-0. Then Belgium gets a red card, and everybody in that room, Abe, was rooting for Iran to. I think everyone just loves an underdog, and anytime you're like you don't have any sort of like anything towards the game, you're like, yeah, let the not the favorite win. And Belgium, again, I said Ecuador, but Belgium probably are the biggest flops. I think I said it before the World Cup started. Belgium is not going to do good at all.
Yeah, they're not doing their best. It was really cool seeing that too. Like, and we'll talk about right now. We actually just came back from eating tacos, and some of the cool things about this World Cup being in a country that loves the World Cup and loves soccer. That doesn't matter who's playing. Like, people are invested in watching the game, and it was one of those things where it's like just people are in it, like they're feeling it. They're feeling like
it could be two teams you don't care about at all.
Yeah.
But I think everyone's body at some point just like I'm rooting for one team or just rooting for a goal. They're rooting for like action to happen. So when something happens, it's really cool. Especially like I have felt that difference here compared to like I have been at like for some of the earlier games. I was at some American restaurants and it's kind of just like, oh, something happened. But here you hear the gas, everything, like you feel it, man. It's really cool.
You're telling me you don't like to sing "Country Road, Take Me Home"? Because they're singing that at the state. Every stadium they're singing that, or the ba ba ba. ¿Cómo se llama esa canción?
What is the name of the song?
What? Seven Nation Army?
No. Let them make a name. Make up a name. I want you to make up a name. No, I know what song it's talking about, but like make up a name for it. And you're gonna be like, I want to say the name. And you're gonna be like, oh, okay.
I know the name.
I know you do.
Me vale madre.
No, that's Mana. But like, what's the? Come on, just make up a name.
Me vale verga, la neta.
Just make up a name.
No,
I don't know. Make up a goddamn name.
It so we can understand because
I understood it.
Like you speak Chiva though. I don't speak Chiva as well as you.
You don't know that song, the Sweet Caroline. There you go.
There you go.
So you knew it.
Before the podcast started, I fixed everything, guys. The audio was not working. Tony broke the audio. I fixed it.
Yeah.
Chiva fixed it, then I fixed it, and then he fixed
Tony was just sitting there. Not the guy.
I was thinking.
He was thinking. We had Uruguay against Capo Verde. We were watching this on the plane on the flight here, Tony.
$8 match.
Capo Verde
Wi-Fi
scores their first ever World Cup goal, and it's a nice one. A free kick outside the box, slow driven. And Uruguay again. They tie this game.
They come back.
They come back. They tie it. Well, they take the lead at
2-1.
And then Capo Verde ties it up. And then towards the end, it really looked like it was anybody's game.
Yeah.
It was probably one of the most entertaining games in the World Cup.
Yeah.
I don't know if you got to catch this one.
I unfortunately was unable to catch this one, but like looking at the highlights, it was pretty crazy. Also, they have the San Diego FC connection with Miss Senor CJ Dos Santos.
Oh, that's right.
Carlos Dos Santos, I believe he's listed as over there, but like it is really impressive out of them. And then like looking at the table for that group is fascinating because you have Spain with 4 points, Uruguay with 2 points, Capo Verde with 2 points, and Saudi Arabia with 1 point. Now Capo Verde against Saudi Arabia. They could come out of this group.
And the craziest thing is just Bocinha, the goalkeeper, 40-year-old goalkeeper for Capo Verde, has a great performance in the first game against Germany. No, not Germany. Sorry. Who did they play the first game? Capo Verde, Spain. They tie 0-0. Has 15.6 million followers on Instagram now.
Incredible.
Like, that is insane, dude.
You know what's more insane? That the U.S. gave his mom a visa to watch his second game.
Yeah.
That's pretty. Why is that insane? That's fucking sick.
Huh?
Why is that insane? That's dope.
No, it's insane. No, because it's insane. Let me just reiterate. The U.S. gave and expedited a visa for somebody.
Because it's so expensive for a person from a country like Capo Verde to get a visa. They make it so expensive because of like how many like people come over and overstay their visas that they make it so expensive for the people that do want to come. So she wasn't able to afford the visa to get over here. But now they kind of waved all that off, and now they're getting her over here, which is pretty awesome.
Pretty dope.
Maybe the U.S. should just like let people have visas though, and let people come to the country.
Yeah,
for
it's
World
a free
Cup, though.
country, supposedly.
Idea.
Not that free though. If it was free, then they would be able to come in.
Look at us throwing stones from Mexico City.
Yeah, dude. It's I don't know. It's Uruguay now has to play Spain. Capo Verde has to play Saudi Arabia, and something tells me Capo Verde are capable of pulling off the win against Saudi Arabia.
They have the momentum.
They do, and if you were to tell anyone, Cabo Verde makes it to the round 32, nobody believes that.
I probably wouldn't have. In that group, Uruguay and Spain, and I had Saudi Arabia. I was rating
Saudi
them pretty
Arabia
highly.
eliminated Mexico last World Cup group stage.
Crazy, man. So they need to win against Uruguay. Who do they play next?
Uruguay,
Uruguay
Spain.
play Spain.
So they need to win against.
Spain is going to beat
That's
Uruguay.
crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Spain is going to go with.
but I mean, Spain freaking tied. Cabo Verde, dude. You
Yeah,
can't
but
guarantee that.
it looked like they found their groove against Saudi
Yeah,
Arabia.
Lamine
Lamine
Yamal.
Yamal started and scores his first World Cup goal. I think
Spain needs to
is-
win to not play Mexico.
Oh, really?
No, because Mexico's going to play a third place team.
That's true.
Like Spain's not going to go. Like,
Gana Uruguay.
I mean, si
Gana
gana
Cabo.
Uruguay, I think it's head to head, and then Spain has more goals than Cabo Verde. Like I think Spain still goes over Cabo Verde. I think Spain beats Uruguay. Cabo Verde beats Saudi Arabia. Uruguay maybe doesn't make it because they only have 2 points, and they might get eliminated, not being a good enough third place. That's going to be an interesting one to keep an eye on. Other games that we had yesterday, we had Spain in the morning beating Saudi Arabia 4-0. Again, we talked about it. Lamine Yamal scores his first World Cup goal. Spain looked good. They won 4-0. Back to the Spain that everybody thought it was going to be. Then you have New Zealand against Egypt, and Egypt pulls off this result 3-1. Was anybody surprised there? Mohamed Salah scores. Like New Zealand's not one of the greatest teams this World Cup. Any thoughts on that?
Thought
They're
Egypt
gonna
looked
win.
good.
I think Salah's staying now in Liverpool. I think that was confirmed ever since they fired their head coach Slot. So I think he's staying in Liverpool another
Damn.
season. So there goes any
Insane.
rumors against for SanDiego FC.
Yeah, I thought Egypt looked pretty solid out there, and New Zealand really didn't have much out there. Also, the San Diego connection with New Zealand, as we've mentioned before, right?
Yeah, they're
Um,
training here.
Michael Boxwell, right? That's what I was thinking about.
Nico Boxall's brother, Michael. Yeah. Former San Diego loyal center back. Nico Boxall
He's
has
still
a brother.
there, right? Yeah.
SanDiego Loyal ended.
No, I know 619 Soccer saying that Mo Salah's gone, which I think I saw something like that too.
Okay. I thought I had seen a report that he just ends up staying, but could be wrong. Probably wrong. Then we have the Monday games, which is today.
Today.
We reached this week. We start with Argentina against Austria. And boy, oh boy, Messi breaks the record for most World Cup goals scored in a World Cup.
Pretty much a snooze fest of a game, but outside of those like legendary moments of him scoring 2 goals, it was pretty cool seeing it in FanFest Zocalo, Mexico City.
Were people like going absolutely nuts? Was there a lot of
Yeah,
Argentina?
it was a
I've
good
noticed
handful.
that like here in Mexico, not many fans of Argentina. I mean,
Yeah.
there are a lot of boos for Argentina last time they played when I was out here. So a little weird.
What was the thing you were saying?
Any Mexican that is a fan of Argentina and proudly likes Argentina,
Where's their
it's
colors?
a disgrace to being a Mexican, especially in the soccer world, because Argentina
Pocket,
always eliminate
Okay.
Mexico. They've cheated Mexico out before.
pocket.
It's
Tevez was offsides.
yeah, like this. Tevez was offsides.
Nacho Rodriguez.
Yeah. So yeah, 619 Soccer. I'm talking to you. Yeah, you're a disgrace to the Mexican fan base if you are supporting Argentina. I respect
like
the
Messi.
people. I respect the people that I saw at the fan fest wearing a Barcelona Messi jersey, but so many people are wearing Argentina jerseys, and again, it's just because they're
I know about
diehard
him, God.
Messi fans. but you cannot proudly be supporting Mexico and then support Argentina because you're just going to be dick riding Messi that hard. Like you just can't. Like that's just a shame. You can respect what Messi's doing and you can like say that's great, but
He's
for
the
you to
greatest of all
wear-
time,
He's
yeah.
the greatest of all time. But for you to wear a jersey and do all this and then 2 days later cry at the Mexican national anthem and celebrate that they got 9 points, that's embarrassing to me. You're embarrassing.
You can like
Embarrassing.
Messi. You can like Messi. It's okay.
You can like
Root for
Messi,
the
it's
greatest
fine.
of all
Just don't
time.
be an Argentina fan though.
That's
You
fine.
can't. I could be Brazil because Brazil's cool.
I do wonder,
Brazil
like,
hasn't directly eliminated Mexico
and
since 2014.
true, and it's crazy, right? Because say for some reason, knock on wood, Messi gets hurt and he doesn't get to play the rest of this World Cup. Do those same fans 6-1 on soccer?
Oh,
Do you still support Argentina? Do they still wear the jersey when Argentina plays, or is you doing it because of one player? Obviously, it's because of the one player. That one player being the greatest player of all time. 18 goals now in World Cup history.
Yeah.
Passes close.
that second goal should not have gone in. About to score a hat trick. One because one was offsides, right? Or one, and then one was a penalty miss, and then the last
got a hat trick today. He missed
Free
the
kick.
penalty. God damn.
There was a guy. I was outside of for this game. I was outside a restaurant. They had the TV on a screen. There wasn't a TV inside the restaurant, so a lot of people were standing outside. The guy with the Real Madrid scarf that starts bowing down. Hey, soy de Madrid, but I love Messi. He starts just saying that to all the random people outside. I was just like, whoa, this is crazy.
That is kind of crazy, but
I never thought I would see something like that. But he had like capitulated and was like, Messi.
It was a horrible penalty.
there's no argument
crazy.
that can be made now, or I mean, recently, that Messi is not the greatest of all time. Like even if you're a Ronaldo fan, even if you grew up loving Ronaldo more, and at some point Ronaldo was the best player, Messi is the all-time leading scorer in World Cup history. Has a World Cup already. Could potentially win this World Cup the way that he's playing.
Has won MLS. Let's not forget that.
Like there's no
Kings Cup.
denying. There's no denying it. Anyone that denies it or is against it, like they're just living.
But he
under a
hasn't
false-
won CONCACAF Champions League.
He's never. Yeah.
Can't be greatest of all time without it,
Hasn't
boy.
won
No,
the
no,
Lamar
Copa
Hunt.
Oro.
U.S. Open.
Has not won the Lamar Hunt Open
Was
Cup.
in the final.
He's also never won the San Diego Rock and Roll Marathon. There's that. He's never done that.
Can we talk about the Mexico supporters? Si eres Mexicano, but you also support the U.S.
You don't believe in Mexican Americans?
I'm Mexican
You don't think
American.
they exist out
I'm
there?
Mexican American.
You don't think they're out
But
there?
I think it should be one or the other. You shouldn't be.
Like the Tooth Fairy?
These are rivals. It's like saying le voy a las Chivas, le voy a la América también. Like you can't say that. You can't go for Barcelona and Real Madrid. These are rivals. Like I'm sorry. You cannot look. I was raised on the fact with my dad telling me, in the Olympics, like the U.S., they have the best at every sport. They're the best everywhere, except soccer. Mexico beats them. Mexico les gana. Like that's the one thing Mexico has over them. So proudly represent Mexico when it has to do with soccer. Now all of a sudden the U.S., they started coming up. They passed Mexico. Like that's not a secret. They passed Mexico. But to be proudly wanting to rep Mexico and then repping the U.S., I don't know, man. Especially in a times like this right now, where
Yeah,
Like-
times have changed it for sure.
Nah, doggy. I'm a United States fan. Both of them. United States Mexicanos, United States American. There's just a
Dude,
fan of the
this-
United States.
I've seen posts of oh, you think I'm not gonna represent the country that I live in? Like, dude, shut the fuck up, dude. Like, that's not the thing that you should be focusing it on. Like, if you're supporting Mexico, you shouldn't be supporting the U.S. I'm sorry. That's just the way I think. That's just the way I look at it. And yeah, to me, it's shameful as well.
Those half Raider, half Charger jerseys out there.
You cannot do that.
Those half Laker, half Celtics jerseys. Those half
I know a lot
America,
of Padres
half
fans.
Chivas jerseys.
I know a lot of people in San Diego that are Dodgers fans that also have Padres jerseys. It's weird. I know a lot of people live in hypocrisies. We have so many we are so hypocritical in so many different parts of our life. So it's not that surprising me to see it. The only problem is fine. If you're gonna do both, I guess do it. But when they play each other, you have to choose.
If
But
you
the way
support Iran, can you support the U.S.?
Yeah, but
I don't think you would. If you're supporting Iran, I think you would supporting the U.S.
it's pretty crazy.
Dude, yeah, LAFC.
I like to see my fellow
Half jersey.
American friends that are all of a sudden into soccer happy. You guys don't like seeing that? Like, you don't have like friends that are all of a sudden like into soccer. And
I got
like,
my girl.
I'm rooting for
Just
Gerardo
America.
Mendoza,
I'm
I'm sorry. You're entitled to your wrong opinion. If my
You can
opinion is
support
wrong,
both.
you can support
think-
both. I guess you can, but I'm going to judge you for it. I call me whatever you want. Like, if you support both, great. You're allowed to do whatever you want, but I'm going to judge anyone that does that. And I honestly don't care what people say. Like, I'm going to judge it.
Yeah.
Call me judgmental, albeit.
What
me
if he
vale madre.
says? What if he says? It's your wrong opinion too.
Chingue su madre, me vale verga. I know him. I went to SDSU with him. I know you. I got you. We
What-
used to do the show together at SDSU.
Oh,
But no,
block.
yeah, no. I'm going to judge you. My opinion could be wrong in your eyes. That's fine. But again, I think you should. If you're supporting Mexico, don't support the U.S. It's a rivalry. It should stay like that.
You get aggressive when you drink Coronas.
No, he gets aggressive
I
when
get
it's
aggressive.
Mexico.
Yeah, when it's Mexico.
When it's
and the
Mexico
US
versus
talks and
US.
stuff like that.
Jeez.
It's
Like
different.
if you're supporting Mexico, do it passionately. Don't be like, or if you're gonna support another nation, do it where it doesn't contradict with.
So what? Like
Like-
Lamine Yamal shouldn't be, wearing the Morocco stickers and the New Guinea stickers on his shirt, on his shoes during this World Cup.
No, I'm gonna judge him.
Oh.
Juega con Morocco entonces. Like,
Yeah.
I agree for league. Like, who cares? Like, everybody, this
Sure.
is sports. Enjoy your biases. But again, people can talk and people can say the same thing, right? Like, why wouldn't you support the U.S.? You live here. Like, why wouldn't you do that? I have my reasons too. I don't want to.
He supports Spain?
No.
No? Because
No.
they were the ones that
Yeah,
the
conquered us for a
independence
little bit.
from, right?
No, I know.
Can
but-
can
that's-
US fans
That's why your name is
support
Villa
England?
Señora, not De Noche.
First. But yeah, how did we get so distracted? What game did we finish all the games?
I don't know.
No,
I
we're
don't
talking
know,
about
no.
Argentina game today.
Yeah, it's
Forget
just
Argentina.
Argentina
Brings it out
just
of
lights-
people, man.
Lights us up.
And Messi being the GOAT.
Messi's the GOAT.
We had France against Iraq.
Delayed
That game got
halftime.
delayed. Pouring in Philly.
Pouring out here in Mexico City too.
Here's the thing now. Mbappe scores twice in this game.
Ow.
And Messi's at 18 goals. Mbappe's now at 16 goals.
Ow, ow.
2 goals behind Messi. Like, this is a race. And Mbappe has
The age.
Oh,
Two
has
more
a
World Cups?
Cup, yeah.
2 more. This
Yeah.
is Messi's last.
I don't know, man. It's the way he's playing.
This is Messi's last.
I don't know.
This is Messi's
the
not
way-
last World Cup.
No, the
It
way,
should be.
I don't know, man. The way he's playing, dude, he can play forever.
Va a jugar con Pastor.
He's,
He's gonna play with the cane later, and he's
guess-
gonna score.
And guess what? Yeah, hat trick to open up the tournament. Only score for Argentina.
Hits a
Like,
player in the head with his cane, doesn't get a red card.
yeah, no, 100%.
So
VR
Messi's
doesn't check.
what, like 38 years old?
I think 39.
39?
He's not gonna play at 43.
Okay.
Another World Cup.
Yeah, so Mbappe's 27 right now, so he's got
He's got
31,
one more,
35.
maybe 2.
He could do 39 if Messi can do 39.
I think Mbappe retires at 36.
mean, I don't know, man.
I don't know.
That's-
I mean, he
that's
has for
three-
sure 2.
That's
For
the
sure
rest
he
of the
has
World
2.
Cup plus 3 World Cups. I think he probably can take him, and in the long run, that doesn't make him better. I mean, could Messi and could Mbappe enter the GOAT conversation?
Would you put Klose in the GOAT conversation?
But who?
Close from Germany. He was the all-time leading scorer.
No.
No, so I don't think you put Mbappe on there.
But what if he
Mbappe's won
just
champions.
goes crazy
Hasn't won
with,
champions.
with Madrid all of a sudden?
All of a sudden, he's losing
I
too
mean,
much. though.
he wins a couple Champions Leagues with Real Madrid, which I mean, I don't see that happening. He has a World Cup already. He would be in the top 10 all time. Mbappe, if he does end up passing Messi eventually next World Cup in 2030, and he is the all-time leading scorer, I think he's in the top.
Does he have a
10.
Ballon d'Or?
No. He doesn't.
He'll get one at some point. I mean, he's already 27, so I don't
Not
know.
this year.
Like what his
No.
only leagues have been at PSG. I mean, he didn't win the league with Real Madrid.
He did
No
win
Euro.
Champions League. He can't. No.
I think Mbappe is
He needs to
going
pick
to
it
be a top 10 all-time player.
he needs to pick it up.
Like, there's no way he's
Mbappe
not.
needs-
He does, but he's also he's scoring, but he's also not the most crucial player in that team. Like, you have Dembele, you have Olise, you have you have so many players that can play. Does he?
Yeah, no, I was trying to think their top 10. Like who does Mbappe eventually replace? Messi, Pelé, Maradona. All right,
Messi, Pelé, Maradona. Ronaldo's up there.
Nazario
Cristiano
and
Ronaldo.
Cristiano.
Those 5 are up there for sure.
Okay,
Zidane?
Men's top 10 goes, by the way.
Men's top 10. Yes, men's top 10. Don't look at Abe like that.
I mean, dude, you got Marta, you got freaking Christine
Yeah.
Sinclair,
as I was saying, top 10
Alex Morgan.
soccer players.
men's soccer players.
Top 10 soccer.
All right. Anyways,
Mia Hamm.
Alex Morgan. You can't
know.
shout out Alex Morgan. If Francisco's watching the whole episode, we have to shout out Alex Morgan. Shout out Francisco. I mean, I don't think this is the episode to talk about the top 10 of all time. I
Yeah.
think we
Let's
will
keep
need to
going
make our
World Cup.
list and do a little bit more just thinking about it. What other games do we have today? We had Norway against Senegal. We were
Just
watching
watch
that at
that.
the taco place where we were at. Norway
Intense.
won 3-2. It got close at the end with Senegal scoring. Haaland scores another 2 goals in this game. Lleva 4 in his first ever World Cup.
Do you think those Zlatan comments got to him?
I think he took it a little personal.
Saying Zlatan just pissing everybody off, but you know, Zlatan being Zlatan.
Zlatan's being a goat, dude. Putting Alexis Lalas on the spot.
Hey, Alexis Lalas is a decent human being.
No, I don't like him.
Hey,
you know, he was like the only one to put Landon Donovan's feet to the fire when Casey Stoney got fired.
yes,
It was very interesting.
yes.
But he's
It was
also
strange.
not been
It was a
good. Yeah.
strange time with that actually.
That was weird. So many weird things.
And now they're co-hosts and they're teammates on Fox. So
Is Norway a dark horse to make it far in this
No.
World Cup?
I mean, sure, because all the other dark horses have like been put down. Just you know,
Like, how far can this Norway team realistically go?
if you put them head to head against Japan, Japan wins.
and destroys them.
And I think Japan's more of a dark horse.
Thank
Oh,
you.
I don't-
Powerhouse.
I think that's a good game. I like Japan a lot. I'm gonna agree with you. I don't think Japan destroys them, but I think it's a good game. I think it goes to extra time.
If Norway had if Norway had a Mal Pellegrino, yes.
I think having Haaland, having Odegaard, 2 players that are in such a good moment in their career, makes such a difference for Norway. They have the height, they have the strength. I think Norway is a team you don't want to play in the playoffs. You don't want to face them in the round of 32. You don't want to face them in the round of 16. France versus Norway, that's going to be the next game in that group.
France
that's-
is going to beat them.
I think that's going to be one of the best games in the World Cup. How much do you think France is going to beat Norway?
3-1.
2-0.
I
2
think
goal difference, yeah.
I think it's a 2-1, maybe 2-2. I'm going to go
Wow.
2-2. I think Norway's going to put up a fight. I think they're going to tie it.
Wow.
I like the
Okay.
Norway team. I like the underdogs. I think they can pull it off. I think they can do it. I think France eventually does pass first in the group, and then Norway would go a second. But they're a fun team to watch.
Yeah.
So that was all that we got today, right?
We
And then right
have
now-
Jordan playing right now against
Jordan
Algeria. It's
playing-
still 1-0 at halftime, I think. What are you going to say?
But no sé, güey. Ahí está, güey. Güey. I don't see that far.
Pausa de hidratación brought to you by was it
Hydration
Powerade?
break.
Is that who?
I finished mine.
Minute 60 that Jordan. Still 1-0.
But yeah, it's been a fun World Cup.
World
fun.
Cup.
Like going to a World Cup game really like opened my eyes because I was doing the math on this.
Yeah.
This World Cup game that I went to, Japan versus Tunisia, was the first World Cup game that I didn't have a press credential for since 2021. That 2021 game was a ticket I got for Christmas from my mom. Shout out, she's still watching. To a San Diego Loyal match. So that was the first time I'd went to a game without a press credential, and it was just like it was the 1,000th FIFA game too. They had a couple of like signs up for it. It was pretty cool, and like experiencing that just energy of like this is the Mundial. I was like, whoa, it's pretty awesome. If there's any like, if you want to like save your money and stuff, like. I don't know, man. It's going to be super expensive no matter where it ends up.
I'm curious how you feel about that after you go to the Mexico World Cup game. Like in perspective of like one like
a game
you
that doesn't matter.
Yeah, you had Japan as your like the team you wanted to win in that match, but now you have like a rooted investment in Mexico. In Mexico. Like,
Pero no pasa nada si pierden o empaten.
Yeah, but you don't want it to lose. But again,
No.
you're talking about the energy. Like,
I'm sure it's the Azteca. Man. I'm gonna be.
Oh,
crazy.
Mexico's gonna win on Wednesday 4-0.
They are accustomed. They're gonna be a lot. They're gonna use the altitude to their advantage for sure.
altitude activate.
Mexico's gonna win 4-0 against Czech.
Um,
There's gonna be rotations. These younger players are gonna step up. These younger players are gonna ball out,
Czechia,
and it's gonna make Aguirre overthink or
Czechia's not
really think.
eliminated though.
That's fine.
Like they're gonna play for their lives.
That's fine.
Yeah, there's something to play
And
for.
Mexico will dominate and win 4-0. ECC?
With Ochoa back there.
ECC?
Ochoa
Clean
4-0
sheet,
clean
Ochoa?
sheet.
Hat-trick del Memote Martínez? No, hat-trick de la Hormiga, papá. Hat-trick de la Hormiga.
Mm.
And Hormiga starts his case as one of the GOATs.
Well, speaking about that match, we're gonna go and get up because right now, what time is it? 10 here.
10:25,
So
9:25 over
it
there.
feels like it's midnight.
Yeah, it does.
Woke up at 6 a.m. here.
We're going to wake up at 6 a.m. probably again tomorrow because we're going to head over to the training facilities and have media opportunity for Mexico and catch the practice and then have the press conference with Javier Aguirre. That's going to be great. That's going to be cool. First ever press conference for the World Cup. Are you excited for that?
I mean, yeah, this is what we work for.
Yeah.
This is what we work for. And like, all these 334 consecutive weeks have led up to this match, like this moment, this day, this week. Last week for me, it was just a bonus, but like, this is what we work for. Like, damn, like for the stupid credential,
2
like
days away. One day away, technically.
So
No.
grateful for everyone's support out there too.
100%.
Couldn't have done this without the people that have been watching us, reading our stuff, and
couldn't do
it's
this
been-
without San Diego, man. Like that's
Shout out San Diego Loyal. Shout out to Andrew Vasiliades.
San Diego Waves, San Diego
San Diego Wave.
Internacional. Shout out to all the haters who pushed me, at least pushed my buttons and pissed me off, saying that anybody can do this shit. Like, yeah, I get it. Like, I get it that you are in your little soapbox up there and you decided to go ahead and just want to just shit on somebody who was doing better than you have been doing. In
What did you
your,
say earlier? Clock it.
Whatever. But I need that.
Shout out to the haters.
I need that.
A lot of the haters are also in San Diego.
Yeah.
We still
Calls
love
are coming
you.
from within.
We still love you all.
But hey, it's because of that it pushed me and pushed us to kind of continue this. And we came across a lot of people who helped us on the journey. And the journey this is the payoff. Like it's here. Like again, the payoff for me, I can die happy. I played soccer in the main plaza of Mexico City's palace. Like
so many historic things have happened.
yeah, you saw the footage. You didn't like the way I played.
Oh, you played like
You're rusty.
No, but it was smooth.
no. There were just unnecessary moves and like,
Yeah.
But that's how he
like
plays
fake
on the
showboating.
field.
No,
Fake
but-
showboating?
No,
it's
I've
real-
seen you do that
it's
move
real
well, though. I've seen you actually do that move
Ooh.
properly. You-
Yes.
a
Oh, the
no- a
little
proper
twitch.
no look pass, a twitch,
Granted,
a
he's
fake look.
I don't know why I'm
You-
defending Tony. He was wearing Vans.
Yeah.
Oh,
I didn't
play
warm
street
up.
soccer, man.
I was already pretty
Then pinches walk out.
fan fested.
Tony
Although
was not the most embarrassing guy on that field.
1000%.
On that
yeah,
court.
Okay.
I cleaned everything up actually.
That one of the goalkeepers had a little plumber crack action going.
Yeah, dude, it was
not
wild.
great.
And I'm
Really,
pretty
real quick. I
What's
would
up?
root for Mexico probably.
Yeah, no,
the
he's
USA.
asking like in Mexico, US, who do you root for? I would never root for the US. There is not a cell in my body that would allow me to root for the US in the US Mexico match ever. Like just ever. I could be tortured like by the US government and be like
Joe Corona
you have-
comes back out of retirement, puts on the shirt.
Joe, it is
Fuck Joe
it-
Corona.
it is-
What the fuck?
it is
No.
no, like no.
Con
güey.
respeto, Joe. Te amamos. Saludos. Pero no,
What
güey.
other connection could you? I don't know.
Nothing.
No, that's the strongest
nothing.
one. Like no, like Joe, like
Suhai, yeah. Like
you disgraced the Sweetwater High School
Tienes
name.
hijo, y dice, Dad, I want to play for the USA.
I
know.
stopped taking him to practices. Like you're just not going to training.
you're gonna play basketball.
No, just stick to studies. I will pick up an addiction that'll just cripple
That'll
us.
drive them even
That will
further.
cripple us financially
What?
to not allow opportunities for my children to represent the U.S. in soccer.
Wow.
Yeah, because then you can just be rags to riches in Mexico. But by then, if you're
Osvaldo Sanchez becomes the head coach for the U.S. men's national team.
Oh,
I can split that rivalry because Osvaldo Sanchez used to play for Santos. I can disconnect. I actively rooted against Osvaldo
Osvaldo
when he
Sanchez
played
won
for
a
Santos.
championship with.
Yes, yeah, he did. Same amount that he did with Chivas.
We saw this super dope jersey that this guy was wearing. It was a Juarez de Chiapas jersey, very retro looking.
Hell yeah.
It was probably the best jersey we saw out there today. You see any cool jerseys?
honestly, no. I got a Dr. Simi Mexico. Deal.
Oh, Similandia?
I think you got it.
I
from
saw
there.
a TikTok from Similandia earlier.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we should.
Should we
They
go?
like
Check it out.
painted the top of some houses out here in the face of Doctor. It was kind of crazy. Right, we drove by it today, way to the pyramid, Teotihuacan. Very beautiful.
Yeah, with the guy shot all those people?
Not sure.
I think it was.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
What are you doing at an active crime scene, Abe?
Beautiful, beautiful pyramids.
Beautiful crime scene? Wow.
Crazy how many freaking pyramids that were built with the constellation years before.
Is that one of the world wonders or no?
no.
No, va?
Technically, it's like a protected site, archaeological site.
It's kind of crazy what we used to be able to do with boredom. Just a bunch of like, oh, look at the stars. Oh, there's no internet. I guess we're just going to look at the stars and
Actually, use our brains.
yeah,
Think.
100%.
There's no lights either because like we probably couldn't even see the stars if we looked out the window, right?
Spooky.
Too much light pollution.
Yeah. I'm liking Mexico. The food,
I can see them
the food has
putting
been
up a-
good. I haven't had anything that blows my mind. We also haven't gone to eat a bunch of different places. That's gonna be for another trip when I come back. I might come back in August. I think my girlfriend's really trying to come back in August, and I would be so excited.
For SDFC versus
No, it would be the
America?
weekend after August
Oh.
15th. That weekend, I'm excited because then we would get to do all the touristy stuff for sure. So I'm really excited for that.
I would love to experience the city without all the FIFA.
I think so too. I think it's gonna
Crazy
be super
stuff.
nice, and I really want to like hit like popular food spots, and just experience Mexico without the price. Like it's expensive out here, guys. Tony
Right
and
now,
I
yeah.
went to eat at some tacos place yesterday.
Tacos Tony.
Tacos Tony, $60. Tell me when you go, unless it's in the
Not
US.
even in
and
the
shit like
US.
this. Vato, it was
Dude,
expensive.
if you spent $30 on yourself for tacos in the US, I would smack you.
And we had they were the portions were big, but eran que tres tacos.
It was
dos
a
pizzas
high-end place.
taco.
You can tell by the clientele because behind us there was a guy. es que si me das
Estamos
todo
en-
de suadero, o sea, es que te
Oye,
quiero-
joven, ya podemos
¿puedo
poner
poner
una
mi
orden.
orden? O es que sí, está bien rico aquí, o sea, quiero uno de cada uno, o sea, es la neta del planeta.
A little dramatic, but pretty spot on too.
Okay.
All right, it's time
Had
for
the
a tier list.
cabrito real quick. Talking about food, I had cabrito in Monterrey. First time I tried it, good. Not good at
Cabra,
all.
like goat.
Second time, pretty good.
I'm
Not like life change. Still take big hair and everything over that.
I'm not a fan of goat.
I had
Yeah,
like
I
we
like-
had chilaquiles this morning, and they were okay. They were good. They weren't the best. I've had better ones in Chula Vista.
Chad, tell us where to eat in Mexico City.
If somebody knows Mexico
Supposedly
City like that,
sushi is really good in Mexico City, I've heard.
¿Dónde,
so
expensive,
that's
though.
that's what someone told us too.
Hey.
Like you guys need to try other food other than just tacos. Like
Mexico.
Sushi,
dónde
ramen.
madres? Where the hell is the ocean around here?
So it doesn't.
it doesn't
where
matter.
the
Yeah,
ocean-
that doesn't matter.
Yes, it does. You're telling me I used to work in fish.
Oh, okay.
Like I used to work in sushi. Yeah, no,
Okay,
shut
and-
up. There's no,
No,
there's
no,
no,
no, no,
sock-
fuck
put it-
you. No,
there's no
there could be a
software.
good, there could be a good
The
sushi
best-
place here.
I've been to Japan.
We can talk like
I've
Japan
been
had
to
the best fucking sushi in
Nippona.
the world. Like
Oh.
what?
It was.
I went
Osaka's
to-
not
Telling me to shut up. Like
technically
I
no,
went
like there
to-
can be
close.
great sushi here.
Osaka.
The best, supposedly the best sushi's in Tokyo, which is closer to the coast. But Osaka is considered has the best food, is the food capital of Japan, and they're not right on a coast. Technically, they're right on a river. So
It's a fucking island. They're always on the coast.
I don't know. We're pretty. Flying to the ocean doesn't seem that hard from. They probably drive. I don't know how they get the fish in here, but I trust the
Yeah.
food in Mexico City. Seems chill.
There's street vendors with carts that say sushi, and that disgusted.
Now we're gonna try it tomorrow.
Cool.
I'm gonna try it tomorrow.
Cool, great.
Y te voy a decir, güey,
Just,
estuvo bien
take
rico
that
esta
mo-
madre. Lo
Take
me
that
enfermo.
Imodium. Take that Pepto. What else do you have?
At my tongue.
Pepsi.
The Tums. What?
You're not gonna eat sushi.
I'm down to have some sushi. I also
Is-
want to try ramen out
You
here.
said
I
ramen's
want.
supposed
I
to be
want
good?
to.
I'll try it.
I heard it's.
I heard
good.
Lebanese food is good here too.
Okay.
What you got up against Lebanese food?
I've never had it, so I'm down
And
to try
and it's people. Kiba. Jeez.
nothing. I would be down to try it. I'm always down to try any food.
Tier list time.
Tier
ladies
list
and gentlemen.
time. Let's start it.
Here we go. Is there any news that we're missing, real quick? Wave wise, nothing, right?
You see, una torta de tamal. We have to try a torta de
Oh,
tamal.
that sounds good. There's not been any like that mentioned. Supposedly, Buteas is gonna pick her team soon.
She loves Mexico.
Allegedly, I know she was here in Mexico. Maybe America. Who knows? Maybe. Probably not. Probably got them allegedly. But then supposedly you're getting Sam Kerr. I don't know. I think she'd probably go back to London. Hopefully not Boston. Boston's not very good. And
SanDiego.FC had a inter squad match.
Vasquez.
No, el otro way.
Alejandro
Alvarado went down with an injury.
Uh-oh.
R.I.P.
There are two players SanDiego.FC circling around right now. Those announcements should be coming in probably towards semifinal time.
Oh.
DP
Um,
signings?
no.
But it's-
Not yet. But that's kind of what's on that front.
all right, let's do this tier list. Who do we have first?
Do we go group by group?
Nah, I think just the order that we have
Okay.
on there.
All right. I think the list is by group.
Okay.
Speaking
Yeah.
to the mic.
So we can go group by group. Mexico. 1-0 win against South Korea. Do they go up to maybe B, A? Maybe
They were
A
at A.
minus?
They were already at A. I would keep them at A just because they were the first team to advance to the playoffs. They won both their games. You know, they're not playing their best. And we've said it before. How many times have you heard the saying, Abe, jugamos como nunca, perdimos como siempre? This time Mexico is playing horrible, but they're winning.
Yeah.
So I think they're A tier.
Okay.
South Africa.
I would put them B tier.
Yeah,
No?
they got a tie, but it still didn't look great compared to how they've looked in the past.
Remember,
Probably-
the last one is happy to be here.
Yeah. Happy to be here, D tier. They're
Oh,
happy
D
to be
tier's
here.
happy. I think they're happy
Because
to
they
be here.
play South Korea next, right?
Yeah, they do. South
Yeah.
Korea,
Yes.
I put them B tier
B tier for
or
South
C.
Korea.
C tier.
They still, I mean, they were putting up on a lot of pressure on Mexico. Like they believe they could win that game.
They're being a little mouthy. They're crying.
Yeah.
There's drones that are filming our warm ups. Okay. Check
All right.
yeah. According to Chiva, happy to be here.
Yeah,
I think they're happy to be here.
Okay.
happy.
Canada.
They just won 6-0 their second game.
Disgusting injury.
Oh, that was gross.
Do we put him C or B?
They qualified, right?
Could be. They have 4 points. I think technically they go to the next stage.
Bosnia and Herzegovina.
C tier.
Yeah.
Like they can put up a fight.
I mean, pull off a draw.
I
guess.
think
Yeah,
they
they can.
They're better than Czechia.
Yeah, that whole country can put up a fight. Trust me.
Did you see them walking through South Central LA for the game?
Getting hootered and hollered.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, getting harassed.
We have Qatar up next.
Definitely happy to
Qatar.
be here.
Happy to be here.
Qatar.
Get destroyed. Maybe you're not that
Switzerland.
happy, but
Switzerland.
the Swiss.
C tier. B.
I mean,
By a lot. Ganamos por un chico.
it's gonna say a lot what happens in this when they play Canada, because I mean, getting a tie against Qatar is not very good.
That's true.
So definitely lower than Canada.
B tier. C tier.
They could be C tier, but I wouldn't be surprised if they beat Canada either, though.
Okay, let's put him C tier. I'm down.
Yeah, C tier, high C tier.
Brazil, Zil.
B tier.
I put them B tier right now. I mean, I guess since it's Brazil, hay que respetar el nombre. I put them A tier.
No.
The highest.
3-0 against Haiti. They could have.
It's still
They
a
should have
3-0.
done more.
It's still a 3-0
They're
win.
still gonna probably come out of
They're
the group
topping
too.
their group.
Are we
still.
judging? Yeah, maybe we're judging them too
I
harshly.
mean, I'm sorry, but if I'm putting Mexico at A tier, I think I would put Brazil still at an A tier.
yeah, you can't put Mexico up.
Like I think Mexico can potentially win that game, but Brazil are still an A tier team.
Yeah,
Which means Morocco is also air tier.
Morocco's also an A tier team, correct?
I put Morocco over Brazil, honestly.
Over Mexico?
It's gonna say a lot how Brazil plays against Scotland.
Scotland's gonna try and do everything they can to get some goals. So.
I mean, Scotland's still very much in this. So, what's the next team? Haiti. Happy to be here.
Haiti is.
Scotland, C tier.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
US, A tier. I think they're the highest A tier right now.
I am a real. Do you think there's another?
No, they're not
song?
S tier. They're not S tier.
They didn't. They haven't put up like such a crazy performance. I mean, they beat Paraguay by a lot.
Yeah,
man.
but by your metrics
it's
of
fun.
like Ecuador, like Paraguay beat Brazil, beat Argentina.
Paraguay.
like-
Put some high, man. Especially to do it without the LeBron James of soccer.
The LeBron James.
They
of
did it
soccer.
without him, man.
I would put the US A tier. Just because I think there's only a handful of teams, like maybe 3 teams that could be S tier, and they're not one of them. Like you're telling me the US competes against France right now?
Yes.
You
Oh.
just said Japan beats the US like 20 minutes ago.
Japan's good. Did you not say Japan's good?
I
They're
said they're
native.
great.
I'm just
They're
throwing your words
good.
back at you.
They're good, but France is one of the best teams.
They're an A tier. Their defense is still suspect, I think, as
Yeah.
Francisco said. We'll have to see how
But
that
better than
happens.
Mexico?
See what happens when they get tested. Their defense isn't better than Mexico. But their
But are
offense.
they-
I
are
would
they
I would
higher
put
A tier?
them over Mexico just because they do have more goals so far.
Gilmore.
Mexico is one of the only 2 teams that have not gotten scored on this World Cup.
Correct.
I mean, South Korea and South Africa feel like much harder games than Paraguay, Australia.
Spain also hasn't gotten scored on. Argentina and Ghana, but they play. They still need to play.
It's
their
just a
game.
matter of time.
Yeah, I like it like that. What is that? Paraguay.
Paraguay.
And getting the 1-0.
After going one man down.
I put them C tier.
Yeah.
D tier.
Australia, second in their group right now. C
Crazy.
tier. Happy to be here, but they're somehow playing great. I C
Yeah.
tier.
They did beat Turkey, but Turkey is eliminated, so they're just gone.
Yeah, that's it.
Germany,
Alemania.
Deutschland.
They're definitely in the A, potentially S range.
I think the highest A tier.
A, you can't, having the late goal, like,
Yeah. I think the Curacao match was expected. The Ivory Coast wasn't as expected to be that close of a game. I think highest A tier suits them.
Curacao.
I think they're happy to be here.
Happy to be
getting
there.
the goal, then getting the.
They're technically not eliminated yet, but they're still happy. No, they're happy to be here. They're not.
They're high in the happy to be here range because they can be even happier.
The happiest to be here. Ivory Coast.
Beater?
I think B tier, yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ecuador.
Okay.
Happy to be here. They're the biggest. I would put them underneath happy to be here.
They're not even happy. They're mad that
Like
they're
they
playing so
haven't
poorly.
scored a goal so far. I put them D tier.
We can't put them in D tier.
I think we can. The way they've been playing, having scored a goal, Curacao has scored a goal. South Africa has scored a goal. Qatar scored a goal. Czechia has scored a goal. Did Haiti score a goal?
No.
No, Haiti hasn't scored a goal.
Damn. Wild. Netherlands.
A tier.
Yeah. You gotta put them in A tier.
Yeah, I think so.
That's
And
fair.
yeah, Japan is also an A tier.
Japan.
Are they an A tier or are they a high
Japan's
B
A
tier?
A
tier?
A tier, dude.
I think they're an A tier.
Like they look.
I think they're
freaking
the lowest
awesome.
A tier right now, maybe.
Just because the names aren't as flashy, I don't think that's.
No, they play so well together. They play
look
so well together.
organized.
There's
That's
a
like
lot of
that's
A
the type
tiers.
of that's the type of thing you show like children. Like, hey, this is how you play as a team. Play soccer.
Yeah.
Hey,
It's
kid.
beautiful.
You want to see some good soccer?
You want to see some good football?
Step into my van.
All right, what's next?
Sweden.
Sweden. B tier? C tier?
S
They have
for
a win.
Sweden.
Got their ass handed to them.
Who do they beat like 5? What was it? Tunisia?
Tunisia.
I guess
Tunisia's
C.
not good.
Maybe
Which Tunisia?
eliminated.
Happy,
Happy
yeah.
to be
Dude,
here.
they went to the Tunisian players went to the like area with the Tunisian supporters and were getting like yelled at. It was pretty crazy. I don't think I've ever seen that in a World Cup. I've
Oh,
seen
wow.
that in clubs, but like at first you saw some clapping at first.
The
And then-
crowd, the fans turned them away?
The Tunisian fans.
Wow.
At first there was some clapping like thank you, but then you definitely saw some like yelling and kind of like shaking their arms, and that's when the Tunisian players walked away. Like, all right, that's enough. But it was crazy to see that at a World Cup. That's nuts.
That's sad.
I was sad about that. I was like, man, it was like such a beautiful like thing of soccer. Even like it was never like real like Tunisia versus Japan. Like people weren't getting mad at each other. It was just kind of like, oh hey, ha ha ha, ha, you know. I saw a Japanese fan go up to a Tunisian fan and trade scarves with him.
Oh,
It was really nice.
that's why they're happy to be here. Belgium.
I'm probably not happy to be. Look good. Maybe the lowest of C if you're nice.
C tier. They've tied both games. Their only goal is an own goal. Lukaku played this last season 60 something minutes in the whole season with Napoli. He's had 90 something minutes now in the World Cup.
Damn.
Luka Goat.
red card.
Egypt
Yeah, I did. Egipto.
topping their group right now. I put them B tier. if they're topping your group, you have to be at least B tier.
Yeah.
Is that not a fair criteria?
Iran.
I mean, 2
Second
points.
place.
They have
C
to.
tier?
They have much harder conditions they have to play under as well with the flights.
It is rough for them. I put them C tier.
Yeah, I guess they can make it out of the group for sure. Too.
Yeah, I think they will.
New Zealand.
Happy to be here. They're having looked great.
Spain.
They just won 4-0. They tied against Capo Verde.
Does the tie not let them go to S tier?
Yes.
I guess if we have to follow it that way,
Yes.
yeah. Because S tier should only be teams that are like
Undefeated, look unstoppable.
undefeated, look unstoppable.
I mean, Spain looked unstoppable today.
I think though next
They
week,
look pretty
next week-
stoppable
next
against
week-
Capo Verde.
Next week they'll go S tier, I think,
Mm.
depending on how they do against Uruguay. What do we have?
Capo Verde.
C tier.
C tier? The way they're playing? It's surprising. I think last week we had them like happy to be here.
Yeah, it did.
Even with the tie, yeah. Offensively, they probably definitely still missing.
Saudi Arabia's easy. Yeah, happy to be here. Uruguay,
Uruguay.
2 points in 2 games.
You play Spain. It's gonna be tough.
If we have Capo Verde with 2 points, the same as Uruguay at C tier,
You have to put them in.
we have to
C-tier,
put
yeah.
Uruguay at C tier.
Yeah, we do.
France, S tier.
France.
I think that's our first S tier.
Easy.
France. Vive la France.
Very easy.
Senegal. They're fighting. But I think they're
I mean, they have 2 losses.
done.
I would
Belgium's
I would still
treatment.
put them low. Yeah, like C tier, lowest C tier, which is crazy because they've like South Africa has 1 point, right? But yeah, like Senegal would beat any of those teams in the C tier. I think.
Iraq.
I think happy to be here.
Content to Norway.
I think they're an A tier team right now.
A tier.
A tier.
They have 2 wins.
Against who?
They beat Iraq and Senegal, and they have 7 goals in favor, 3 goals against.
Against the happy to be here team.
France also beat those 2 teams.
As they should.
Am I missing something here? Are we not putting
We could.
Norway in A tier? They have 6 points. Holland has scored 4
They can
goals.
go-
Like
they
they're
can go in A tier.
competing.
They can go in A tier. They didn't even make it to the World Cup, man.
Okay.
Man,
Is the
you
UEFA
know-
not one of the toughest confederations to make the World Cup?
They can go in A tier. Are we devaluing A tier? Why is
I
B
think we
tier?
are.
B tier needs some people, some guys.
I mean, if
We might have to
you
adjust.
guys can outvote me.
No, we can adjust.
You can
We'll
outvote
adjust
me.
because A tier looks.
What
pretty,
is the chat saying? Not A? Okay, B. We can put them B.
Like, are we giving US and Mexico too much credit? Did they be in B? Just because we watch them, we care about them, that they're in A?
Well, you can boom Norway to B. That's fine. It's fine. They're not topping their group. I think just because the US and Mexico are topping their group, they deserve
Okay.
to be an A tier.
That's fair.
Argentina.
S tier.
Messi, it should
It's
be
just
a
Messi.
Messi.
It should just be a
the
picture of
Argentina
Messi.
guy.
Yeah, it should just be a picture of
should be
Messi.
Albania.
That's Algeria.
Algeria up 2-1
Algeria.
right now.
They're. ¿Ya se acabó?
I'm not sure. No,
Oh,
still,
no. Yeah, they're winning 2-1.
still a couple minutes left.
Le dieron la vuelta.
Shout out to the people that are watching us while a World Cup game is happening. That's
Seasons.
awesome. Season's greetings. Algeria
They pull off the win.
could pull off a win, have 3 points.
I put them. Yeah, C tier. I agree with Tony. Bottom C tier, I guess. That's fine. I would also be okay putting them D tier, but
Austria.
I think they're also C tier.
Second in the group, they're gonna get out of the. They could get out of the thing.
Jordan.
Happy to be here.
Portugal.
We have yet to see
They
them
still
play
look-
again. They play, I think, tomorrow.
They have to play tomorrow, right?
They play tomorrow. based on that game, B tier fits them. I think we can stop it here because the rest of the teams haven't played. But if we had to place them now, I guess Congo, they tied
against Portugal, so they
put them C tier, I guess.
Uzbekistan's happy to be here.
Colombia is a B tier team, A tier. They have 1 win.
Points.
Do they have them a B tier? England, are they a high end A tier?
A
Are they
tier.
at S tier?
I'll put them in A tier.
A tier.
Croatia.
I think they're a C tier.
Really? It was England.
You think B tier?
Yeah.
B tier, okay. Croatia, B tier.
Like they're playing England's the top teams. You can't.
I think Ghana is they won their first game against Panama, so a B tier. And then Panama's happy to be here for now.
All right.
I do like that there's only 2 S tiers. I do like that.
Are we? That's literally the final from the last World Cup.
I mean, it's showing they're playing like it. Brazil, Morocco in A tier.
Mexico, US in A tier.
Yeah, do
They're topping their group. We can move them B tier, but they're topping their group.
According to what we just did, we have US and Mexico in the top 10 teams in the world right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We also have Japan on there.
I take Japan over US, Mexico.
You think Japan would beat Mexico right now?
Yes.
I don't think so.
They get the Mexican support
Look,
too, man.
my argument.
Look,
I'm
Mexico
biased.
gives
I'm
them
biased
one
with
goal.
Mexico. Mexico hasn't gotten scored on. The only teams that haven't gotten scored in this World Cup is Spain, Argentina, and Mexico.
Was against South Africa and South Korea.
So we're leaving it like this then?
I think so.
All right. This is our tier list for right now. Download image.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Will not
Enable
enable
ads.
ads. And we will come back to reality.
Yeah, dude, Japan. Like, let's say Mexico goes down like 2 goals at the first half. Did the fans flip?
There's a heel turn. Mid-match.
That's crazy. Double turn. All the Mexican fans are all sad and like everyone's just shouting for Japan. They're still singing Cielito Lindo. They were singing Cielito Lindo.
Yeah, they were. I heard it.
For the Japan game.
I like
hilarious.
Celito Lindo better than Sweet Caroline.
Oh yeah.
Bum, bum, bum. All right.
Is Sweet Caroline an American song?
Yes.
Anything else, guys? It's
sing it in
our
English,
World
too.
Cup episode in Mexico. Thank you,
Yeah,
everyone
Mexico.
who's been watching and commenting. And
We're not breaking the
Yes,
streak
company.
until the show is over. 2 balls in a mic coming out to our last couple of episodes. Season's greetings to everybody who's joined us. It is an hour ahead. We've been up for over crazy amount of hours at this point. But thank you everybody who joined us and is watching after Season's greetings. We'll be at the Mexico training tomorrow. But appreciate everybody here and everybody who's followed the journey. It's the giant payouts happening in 2 days. So until then, we will see you guys later. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate you guys. And with that, see you guys next week
Laters.
Yo.
in America.